is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the compatibility between a Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp and a Libra Scorpio Cusp. What a sensitive couple you make. It's so incredibly easy to rock the boat here. Do you know that fairy tale or whatever it's called, The Princess and the Pea? And there's this princess and like she's sleeping on tons of mattresses, but there's a little pea and it's in the mattress, and like for some reason that little thing in her mattress is like making it really hard for her to sleep. Yeah, that's your relationship in a nutshell. It's like so easy to ruffle the feathers, you know? Things might be so amazing at times, it's surreal, surreal. There's this subconscious need to shake things up, and it might mess up your perfect romance. Scorpio Sagittarius Cusps, try to resist making a mess of things. I know, I am calling you out. Your Libra Scorpio Cusp will be a thrilling partner for you. Being with them makes your heart beat faster, and it can feel exhilarating. What a rush. What a rush. You may have found your soulmate. Your hearts are what drive this relationship. Your feelings really take over. You'll find that no matter how hard you try to keep your feelings to yourself and simmer down, you bring out each other's sensitive sides. I dare you to try a no laughing contest or a no crying contest. Like it's just like not possible. Not with the Libra Scorpio Cusp. You have that effect on each other. You guys are just giggling in a corner. When one of you starts crying, the other person starts crying. Like, it's a mess of emotions, but it's also like intense and romantic. And yeah, there's so much good here. But yeah, it just takes like a little detail and bam, there are emotions everywhere and people are sensitive, and this is inevitable. So instead of just trying so hard to push everything down on the inside, forget it. Forget it. Accept it. Accept that you're going to be emotional and you're going to be sensitive together. Like, don't try to push that away. Just go with it. Go with it. That's all you can do. Don't try to dial down what's on the inside. Just doesn't work. Doesn't. And you're just like wasting energy for nothing. So, roll with it. Expect a lot of drama. A lot of whirlwinds with emotions and emotions here and emotions there and feelings and like so much. That being said, it's important to at least try to get a handle on your emotions. Like, you don't have to shove them away or try to feel something you don't feel, but at least try to control them a little bit, like manage them. You need to find that equilibrium if you want things to last. It may take a while, but it's something you must work on. A Libra Scorpio Cusp might feel like things are progressing way too fast and they're like, whoa, we need to slow down. It will be so easy to be like, nah, and just try to forge ahead and keep going. But you have to take it easy. After all, a Libra Scorpio Cusp might feel like you are a match made in heaven in their eyes. And you'll probably find them very enticing and very attractive. They are almost like your equal. They don't usually have any trouble matching your energy, and that's a big deal for you. Like, that can be a big issue for you when you're searching for the one that you run into. Say hi. Okay, you can go back up here. But a Libra Scorpio Cusp has this energy that just might make the cut. You might bring out the crazy in each other though. With all the feelings and emotions bubbling to the surface, your shadow self will probably make an appearance here. You might just join the dark side together if your passion gets the best of you. You can be a pretty twisted couple. Now, your traumas surface when you're together. You might come face to face with some of your demons. To endure this, you must support each other and stick together. The minute you compare yourself to them or you see them as a threat, they will be lost to you. So forget about trying to best them. Just join their team. Find the light together. A Libra Scorpio cusp might constantly need a status update. Okay, it may be obvious that you have feelings, but they still want to know where things are going. They want clarity of like, what is my role in this relationship? What is your role in this relationship? What do you want to get out of it? This is something you really must reflect on. They might look at you and see a hot mess. Someone who doesn't really know exactly how they feel. Now, this might throw you off a little and make you feel like it might be best as a fling and that it probably won't work out in the long run. Like, it's easy to just like want to take that step back when someone's being so in your face or trying to like make it more than it is at the time, right? So it's really important for you to be on the same page here. And yeah, Libra Scorpio cuspers are gonna need way more validation than you. You might feel the need to keep them at arm's length, but you appreciate how they don't judge you when you get emotional. They take your needs seriously, and they're actually capable of holding space for your drama. After all, they are the cusp of drama and criticism, so makes a sense, I guess, that they can handle it a lot more. Yeah, it's kind of their forte. To you, the ups and downs might feel too overwhelming. Make sure you pay attention to the external events in your life. Don't lose sight of the external things or things beyond your relationship. It's so easy to get very caught up in your love life with a Libra, Scorpio cusp because everything just starts to revolve around your relationship and it's easy to isolate yourselves. And in doing so, you forget to focus on the outside world. The last thing you need is to get lost in your relationship. That never goes well for you. Libra Scorpio cusps might require a lot of reassurance for your love for them. Do you love me? Do you love me? How are you feeling today? What do you want from me? You can come across as aloof and timid to them. You may not be the one to make the first move. You both like to have fun and enjoy similar activities, so that's a plus. And you both share a very intense lust. Things can get very passionate in the bedroom and throughout your lives together. It can be intense. Your relationship will be very centered around your feelings. It is never a surface level pairing. The older you are when you date, the better this will work out. This relationship requires a certain level of responsibility that a younger couple cannot handle. If you meet in high school or even like your freshman year of college, it will be very difficult for this to last. Your Libra Scorpio cusp may actually have trouble keeping up with you. They like to take their time more, and this can be a problem. They like how weird you can be. They admire your inability to blend in. Like, if you try to blend in, it's like, I don't know, I feel like you stick out like a sore thumb, and they love that. They like it. They admire it, and a lot of the times they like it because they don't feel like it's something they can achieve. Maybe they feel like they need to fit in a little too much, but that's another story, and I'm not sure that that would apply to everybody here, but it's definitely one of those like trauma patterns that occur for Libra Scorpio cusps. Yeah, so they just like your eccentricity. They like that you stand out, that you are authentic, that you are who you are. You would know how to make each other laugh. And you spend a lot of time together joking and having fun. Libra Scorpio cuspers will probably have an easier time forgiving you when you need them to the most. They know everyone makes mistakes. They don't hold your spats against you, which is really nice. At least not as much as the other signs. This Libra quality really balances out their Scorpio side, and it really creates this sort of nonchalantness, whereas if you're a full-on Scorpio, you're just like festering feelings, you know, and intensity. But being a Libra Scorpio, Libra adds sort of this like, I don't know, this like fair-mindedness, this way of being able to see things from a different perspective, and not actually being super involved all the time in the things that you might feel passionate about, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because it keeps things lighter and more lighthearted and less serious, you know? When you're with them, it's so easy to just get carried away and like forget about the rest of the world and just get lost in each other's eyes. Like, it's so easy to do that. Your relationship is like this dense bubble that you're always exploring, and that can be really intense, and it's really easy to prioritize your relationship over everything else in your life. And there are other important things too, especially to you, like your job, maybe your dreams, your career, your family, your dog, your cat, I don't know. There are other things that are important too. So make sure you are not like putting those on the bottom of your priority list, because they're also important. So try to like find that balance. You both have your own separate social circles, and it's usually very difficult to combine them when you're dating. Like, you want each other to be like friends with each other's friends and whatever, but sometimes it's really hard for this couple like to merge friend groups. They're just so different. But you may not really want to anyway, because there's a lot of jealousy and envy that comes up in these situations in relationships with a Libra Scorpio cusp. There's a lot of feelings of like comparison maybe, or just feeling like, wow, that person's spending so much time with this other person. So it can be kind of like, there can be a lot of like envy and jealousy and ugly emotions like that come up that maybe you're not used to feeling, but you feel them here. And here's the thing, you gotta have your own social circle. Your Libra Scorpio cusp will have a much harder time predicting your next move. You would adore them anyway. You both need to be in very stable places in your lives for this to work. If one of you isn't stable, then there will be no foundation for this relationship to survive on. So timing might be everything for the survival of this couple. Your feelings might feel like they are under a microscope around a Libra Scorpio cusp. Like, you'll notice your imperfections more and your flaws and your mistakes. Maybe things that you would have brushed over in the past, like they will kind of stand out here for you, and you're gonna have to like grapple with them. You're gonna have to come to terms with them, and it'll sort of be like a self-love journey in itself, because you have to sort of find acceptance for your own mistakes and your own difficulties and struggles, right? This isn't really a bad thing unless you're really insecure. Your insecurities may be magnified in this match. You probably will find that your Libra Scorpio cusp is very sexy. They're usually very physically attractive to you. Your relationship is like this tangled web of emotions, and the duty of being spouses would not come easily for this couple. If you get married, it might feel like a balancing act from time to time. Basically, marriage is tricky for you and a Libra Scorpio cusp. Your Libra Scorpio cusp might actually like the challenge of keeping up with you. It might not be a big deal to them at all. You also see their flaws and imperfections, and you don't run away. You love all of them, even the darkest parts of who they are. Total acceptance, unconditional love alert. This makes them feel seen. You can easily bounce ideas off of a Libra Scorpio cusp. They know a lot more than you would think, and they can give you really insightful input. You're very attracted to their mindset and the way they think. You both are fighters and survivors. Together you can achieve your dreams and fight side by side. You treat each other as equals in life and in the bedroom. When a Libra Scorpio cusp is with you, it's never boring. They love trying new things and exploring with you. They would make great travel companions. If they're too nervous and they're always worrying, they're like worrywarts, and they're really anxious a lot of the time, then you will find your Scorpio side really coming out more. They are drawn to your dominating qualities, and they're actually turned on when you take the lead. And it can be really easy to like focus on this equality thing. And yes, it's very healthy in that sense. Like, there is a lot of, they can match your energy. It's very equal, but you are a natural leader, and I feel like when you take charge here, no matter who you are or what gender or anything, it's actually very, very sexy for them. So keep that in mind. Your sex life is usually very, very healthy, and it gets even more exciting as time goes on. And that is really rare, because normally, like, when you get in a relationship with someone, like, sparks fly in the beginning, and then like things kind of like chill, and like, you know, people struggle after they get married with sex and stuff. But this couple, whew, the stamina's crazy. Like, if you meet them and you're dating them, if you're having great sex now, just you wait in a few years. Unless you have some other crazy stuff on your chart that gets in the way of that, oh my God, lucky you. Your love life may feel unpredictable, like it's like one big adventure. You never know what's next. This is a forever kind of love. This is like in The Notebook, when you see those old people die together at the end. Did I spoil The Notebook? Shit, don't. Sorry. Yeah, it's a forever kind of love, you know? It can withstand the test of time. So yeah, it's a very rewarding love life. It does have its childish moments, lots of immaturity, and those moments really require you to either grow up or break up. So it's kind of how you handle them. They could either make you stronger, or they could teach you a lesson for your next relationship and break up. If your Libra Scorpio cusp is like a social justice warrior or an activist, then they may get more out of this match with you. What you have is profound, except for when petty jealousy butts in. I do not think that is profound at all, but it does happen. So if your Libra Scorpio cusp likes sports, it could also be more compatible in the long run. You rock their world. Sometimes your relationship might feel like a contest, but it certainly keeps things interesting. It's usually a very satisfying match. Thank you so much for watching.